Hey, this is Brando from Arizona Underground Metal. I'm here with Blue Martinez, a founding member of the Arizona band Death Tunnel. They hail from the Salt River Indian community, where for the past few years their blasting metal beats have been heard throughout the underground scene of Arizona. And just last year, their second album, Predisposed Decomposed, came out. Blue, I appreciate you doing this with me today. How you doing?
Doing all right. Thank you for having me.
So, how did Death Tunnel start, if you don't mind me asking?
So that started, I want to say about maybe 2-3 years ago at this point. And it was me, my brother, and our singer Dom. And for a little bit, I was creatively frustrated with my first band, Misanthropic. I'm sure you've heard of Misanthropic, but I was just like, man, like I'm writing like all these riffs that are like probably chunkier, more, heavier and grindier. And every time we would hang out at Dom's house, he'd always kind of like throw a joke about like, oh, we should start a band, we should do this, we should do that. And as time went on, I was like, you know what, like, dude, let's just do it. Like, you know what I mean? Why don't we just do it? And sure enough, we're like, okay, cool. And he wanted to do vocals, and I was like, well, I do guitar already.
Oh.
And my brother was, he was just learning bass at the time, and we were like, well, we need a bassist, so we just threw him on board.
Yeah, you rock on the guitar, man. I saw you the other day, like I said, at the Starlight Lounge. You guys are awesome.
Thank you.
Band influences. Who do you guys kind of see your influences as a whole?
As a whole, it was always like Mortician, and like Body Box at the time. It still is, but when we first started, it was like Mortician and Body Box, because we wanted that like horror influence with like the grind, the fast stuff, but we also wanted the like grooviness and the like the kind of like more caveman death metal part of it too. So it wasn't always like fast all the time. We wanted some like, flip flop here and there.
Oh man, yeah. There's a little bit of flip flop in it. I can tell. I can hear the groove. I can hear the thrash in it. I can hear all of it. Where was your first show at? Do you remember?
Our first show, we did that at Dom's house at the time.
That's the one on YouTube, the video, the clip?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, with like the blue lights and everything. Yeah, it was right in front of his house. Yeah, we did that. We had Cthulhu, we had Tusek, and then we had, I think it was Casket Size Maggot, my other band. But it was cool. It was a whole lineup, and I'm surprised that it went as well as it did, because usually when a band debuts, they kind of like open first. So people are like, oh, okay, that was kind of cool. Well, we headlined that show. We were like, let's try headlining. Let's see what goes. Let's see how it goes. And it went really well. It was a good time.
Hell yeah. The video looked really cool. I know that.
Hell yeah.
What are your personal favorite bands, you?
Local or?
Just in general. Metal.
Oh, in general?
Yeah.
I'm a huge Fear Factory fan.
Ooh, there you go.
Yeah, I love Fear Factory. Dino's like my idol for sure. I love a lot of like 90s stuff. So Machine Head. Rob Flynn is another one of my influences. Annihilator. Rise of the North Star. I love those guys a lot.
Hell yeah, man.
Damn, what's another band? Static X for sure.
Oh, old school Static. I love Static. Yeah.
I love Static. That's kind of where I got like a lot of the bass lines for the album, because they do a lot of weird slides.
Yep.
And, the grooves, the evil disco. So I was like, I want to throw some of that in there.
I felt that in there actually. I heard a little Wisconsin Death Trip going on.
Hell yeah.
So
I love Strapping Young Lad too.
Yep.
Like Devin Townsend. I love that stuff.
Do you guys have any? I know you're taking kind of a break. Do you guys have any new materials maybe in the future? Anything for a new album? Maybe you're writing any songs or?
Yeah. Since we got a drummer, Wyatt, he's a really good guy. He's really great. When we rehearse, me and my brother will start throwing random ideas and like, I've been thinking of this. What do you think about this riff, or what would you put over this? And we'll just kind of go from there and just kind of mess around with it a little bit. Me and my brother, we write. We have a few things written, but it's kind of hard to like remember it all without having like the proper like PC and the memory. Like, oh, how does that part go again? Oh, okay, like that. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm looking forward to it, man. I really hope to hear some. So your brother's the bass player. Is it difficult having a family member in the band? You guys kind of butt heads ever? Or?
When we first started, yeah. When we first started, we definitely butted heads a lot just because we had two separate kind of visions going on. He wanted to do more of this, I wanted to do more of that. And there was just a lot of like that sibling rivalry of like, I can write better. No, I can write better. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then that got to my dad, and my dad wasn't too happy with that, so he put us in check.
Knock that shit off.
Yeah, knock that shit off. You guys got to work together. So we definitely put that aside, and we just work together perfect now.
Is songwriting kind of done as a group, or is there a certain person that likes the lyrics, the riffs, the jams?
So as far as like the guitar work goes, it's me and my brother, because he writes more like some of our other influences too is like Suffocation.
Oh hell yeah!
You know, Cannibal Corpse and stuff like that. He's always big on like, I want to sound more original. I want to sound more, you know what I mean, not influenced. So he'll go out of his way to write something super like complex in that area, and it's really fun. It's really cool. Like Werewolf Stomp, he wrote that. He wrote majority of the album actually.
That's one thing I would say about Predisposed is that the whole album is you could tell influences, but it's its own jam. You know, it's totally different. That's one thing I got from it.
Yeah, he writes a lot of the guitar stuff too, and I write more like the groovier sections. Like Deadites is a groovy one. Murder Display, that one took me a while to write just because I was like stuck. I was like, damn, how do I transition from here to here?
It's perfect, man. It's the replay factor of the album is amazing. I went to a show last night with my cousin, and the whole way down we were listening to the whole album. I mean, some tracks that I wrote down, you know, Death Tunnel Rocks, Predisposed to Decompose. My favorite is Attack of the Midnight Slime. I know it's kind of a short song, but it just like reeks of old school Cannibal Corpse, which is amazing. I love it. So horror movies, I can tell, is a big influence with you guys. What's a favorite film of yours, you personally?
For me, I like a lot of like the underground, like extreme cinema. I like, for sure, like, I think more mainstream horror would be like The Thing, the original like 1980s The Thing.
Oh yeah,
love that one. I always remember that one. My dad showed me a lot of that stuff. And then for underground horror, I like oh man, I'm trying to think of it. It's not Slaughterhouse. Slaughterhouse is a good one too, though. That's a good one. But I like a lot of the like the Japanese horror stuff. Some of that stuff is insane with like the practical effects.
You ever seen the original The Ring, the original Japanese one?
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Same here. The two albums, because you guys have two out. You have an EP and an album, or are they both full albums?
It's so the self-titled is an EP, and then the Predisposed is an album.
Did you guys record those in the same place, or was it kind of ad hoc, or?
So the EP we did at my drummer from Misanthropic, Xander. I'm sure you know Xander Bridge. We did it at his house, and the album we actually did it at home. Once we got our our own kind of PC setup, because he got busy over time, and we love his mixes a lot. And he kind of suggested, why don't you guys try to like record it at home and then send it over to me, and that made it a lot easier instead of like setting aside one day, and you know what I mean? Because when we had it here at home, we could just like, oh, I got something, let me throw it in the, you know what I mean? Let me throw it in the drive. And it was just easier to work on the album that way.
The album cover.
He mixed both of them.
And they both came out perfect. I mean, it sounds studio quality, like you guys were inside of a soundproof room somewhere. I was surprised, especially for the EP. I'm like, wow, that sounds great.
Yeah.
The album cover for Predisposed, where'd that come from?
So that one, I had it in my head because when we did that, we had the songs first, and I kind of try to visualize like what does this sound look like? You know what I mean? And so the way I wanted to do it was I wanted to have our singer, the Slasher, kind of like how he is on the album, like holding a chick. You know, he's like standing real, you know, in his pose. I wanted it like that, but I imagined it more like a darker kind of forest green, you know what I mean, with like the moonlight in the back. It's still the same, just more like red and yellow, you know what I mean, which is really cool, really cool.
So you came up with the album, the cover.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Did you do it yourself, or?
No. I came up with the idea, and then I actually had my dad do it, because he's an artist, and I was like, man, I would love to have my dad do an art for us.
That's awesome.
He wanted to do one for Misanthropic for a while, and we just never got to it. But for this one, I was like, Dad, you have to do this. You have to do this.
I could kind of sense kind of like a native influence in it too, especially with the slasher figure. That's cool. Yeah, so your dad did it, huh?
Yeah.
That's cool. Where's the furthest you guys have ever performed live?
The furthest we've ever performed, I want to say, man, way out, probably in like Peoria or Glendale, a little bit past like where Ground Zero Studios used to be.
Yeah.
It was a cool show. It was a birthday like backyard show, and it was a whole like kind of like a homie lineup. So it was us, Misanthropic, Cthulhu, Casket Sized Maggot, and Obscene Sodomy, I think it was. But that show was really fun. It was just a whole, you know, like close friend lineup, and it was just a blast.
So you pretty much just kind of stayed in the metro area, huh?
Yeah, just because our singer Dom was like a little hesitant about going out farther and farther. It's a little bit personal, but he just, you know what I mean, needed some more time to travel further out.
Well, if you guys ever get a chance, man, I mean, you need to get out there. Your guys' music is amazing. I'm a big fan. You know, like I said, I went to the last show. It's Starlight Lounge. I was a little tipsy, and I was starting to yell out requests. So I appreciate you guys listening to the request. Slasher's Lament, great song, man. And I know it's 7 minutes long, and I'm sure it's a hell of a song to play live. But that's a great one there. You know, it's a spooky, and it's got the riffs in there. It's amazing.
I love that song. That one was probably the last one that I had written. And that night that we played it was the first time we've ever tried it before.
That's what you said.
We've never practiced it, so we're like, you know what, let's just go for it.
It was great, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, you guys played with Forgotten Graves, too. I'm hoping to get an interview with them here in the near future, too. They were a really cool band as well.
Hell yeah.
Well, I don't want to keep it too long. I appreciate you sitting here and talking with me. I hope to hear more stuff from you in the future. And you guys got some shows coming up here soon, July 4th, I think? July 4th at Ola Ola Crips with Guillotine, and then I forget the other two headliners. I'm sorry, I forget, but yeah, July 4th at Ola Ola Crips. And then I saw on August 22nd too. You guys are performing at the Nile. Cool. I think it goes July 4th, August 1st, down in Tucson. It's a indigenous takeover. Yeah. With Dog Yard and I think Hell Demon, and then August 22nd with 6 Million Dead at the Nile. I'm gonna try to make it to a few of those. So Tucson's gonna be your guys' furthest show then, huh? Yeah. Cool. Looking forward to that one. Well, you guys are heavy on YouTube. You can listen to you guys on YouTube. You have an Instagram, and you're on Spotify as well, right? Yeah. Excellent. Well, Blue, I appreciate you giving me your time, man. And hey, rock on. Right on, brother. Thank you for having me.